What's going on, NBA fanatics? This is your friendly neighborhood Memphis Grizzly, home of Memphis X, and I talk hoops. Today's video, we are going to talk about Vince Williams Jr., a guy that is all about business on the basketball court. But first, every hero needs their theme music.
KeyAno.
Grizz gang, go hard. Baddest in the game, we be on one. I talk hoops, so secure. All up on the court, but we gon' score. Memphis bringing heat straight from Tennessee. Demarest back and let's go.
When the Grizzlies started losing that Los Angeles Lakers first round pick, it was kind of traumatic for the whole fan base. The Lakers were a total disappointment, and forevermore, they are a bum-ass franchise. But the only caveat to that was that instead of getting a mid-round lottery pick, the Grizzlies were blessed with Cleveland's second-round pick. Now, normally, that would have been good news, because normally that would at least got us to around the 31st, 35th pick, or something in the second round. But unfortunately, this year, Cleveland decided to have a pretty good squad, and the Grizzlies ended up with the 47th pick in the second round. And with that pick, they selected Vince Williams Jr. Now, Vince Williams Jr. is one of those guys that, as I was doing my draft research, I always heard the draft Twitter crowd always comment about how good of a player he was, how good he was, with the ball, how good he was shooting the ball, all these things, all these attributes. He's about 6'6", with a 7-foot wingspan, and I was kind of excited that the Grizzlies did select him because, it seems like every year, every draft, the Grizzlies somehow select a darling of draft Twitter, and Vince Williams is that guy. So in Utah, Vince Williams had a very, very quiet showing. He played 20 minutes per game, 4.5 points, 37.5% from the field, 37.5% from three, because all of his shots were three-point shots. He didn't shoot any free throws, 3.5 rebounds, 0.5 assists, 0.5 turnovers, 1.0 steals, 1.5 blocks, and about a foul and a half a game. Now, you have to remember, or you have to know, that Vince Williams Jr. is not going to project as a high upside guy in the future. Vince Williams Jr. is a 3-and-D prospect, and that's what he projects to be. Now, his shot, of course, was not falling this summer, but his defense was pretty good this summer. He is able, he's not the most athletic player in the world, but he's able to use his length and his strength and everything to really make a difference on the defense, especially in the passing lanes. So he is a very disruptive defender, and he should be able to help the Grizzlies even as a rookie. Now, I'm not sure, the Grizzlies are a pretty deep team, even, with losing Kyle Anderson and DeAnthony Melton. The Grizzlies still have some depth, even outside of their rookies. The rookies aren't going to really be depended on unless they show that they are worthy of minutes. But I think that I always had the feeling that Vince Williams was going to be the guy, the rookie, that was going to earn him some minutes in the rotation with his heady play, his good defense, and his ability to knock down open shots. Now, in Utah, he did that to an extent. In Vegas, his shot wasn't falling. None of the Grizzlies' shots were falling in Vegas, and that's why the fan base kind of had a low feeling about the summer league, because the shots weren't falling. But Vince Williams still played pretty well. He had a 3-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio in Vegas. He played 19.8 minutes. He had 4 points, shot 36.4% from the field, 25% from three, 50% from the free throw line. Like I say, small sample sizes, and like I said in other videos, the NBA three-point line kind of got to just watch the games, watch how they move, and see if they fit in an NBA environment. And Vince Williams did. Like I said, he's not the most athletic guy on the court, what was good about it was he didn't seem to get overwhelmed by NBA level athletes, and he was able to defend them pretty good. So Vince Williams, like I said, he projects as a role player. He projects as a 3-and-D guy. The D looked good. I expect the three-point shot to come around because he is not just a catch-and-shoot three-point guy. He does have some pull-up. He will be able to attack closeouts and pull up off of them. So I just have this sneaking feeling that he's going to be the kind of guy, the kind of player that Coach Taylor Jenkins loves and wants to play, in the rotation. So I think you're going to see a lot of instances with the Grizzlies going small this year, especially after Jaren gets healthy. You're going to see a lot of instances of the Grizzlies going small, especially with the second unit. You're going to see a lot of these guys get minutes, more than you expect in the regular season. So don't be surprised to see Vince Williams stealing minutes with the second unit early in the season and throughout the whole regular season. Make sure you like and subscribe to this video. Subscribe to this channel, hit the bell for notifications, and I will see you guys